In today's video, I want to go over some game on the eshop. I thought that looked good. We have a violent backpack game, an anime Google beat 'em up game, and we also have a printed shooter. And there are over a lot of games on the eshop, so I want to make things easier for you. By the way, this is my opinion, so let's go. Blub Roof. Well, what can I say about this game? This game was announced back in Nintendo Direct over I can't really remember, but this game is very fun. So in this game you collect items, you punch and dash. It's a fast beat 'em up and it's a lot of fun. It's also you play as some guy out for revenge. Kinda like John Wick, in that type of way. It's also a game with a treble challenge. And not only that, you will also have to restart the game every now and then. I really like the game, and I can't figure out that it's even existed over a long time ago. But yeah, I'll do. But don't forget about this one, just like me. If you enjoy a challenging fast-paced game, I do recommend this one. And I think it's very low on the eShop because the game came out like a long time ago. Or hopefully, I don't know. So yeah. Alright, next up. Crocodile is another game I do highly recommend for you to check out. I really love the story in this game. It's an fictional dimension, and you play as Lear, a girl who lost her memory of everything and lost how to speak, which including have to slowly relearn words and phrases to talk to other players and NPCs around the world. But as you progress through the game, a deep mystery starts to unravel as you come to understand why a mutant player is stuck inside this game in the first place. Very interesting character, and the gameplay had two elements. Here's the real-time action, and then Zelda. It has a very Zelda puzzle filled with dungeons that will reward you with a great variety of weapon upgrade and ability. The combat is very good, it's very bad taste, and it put the RPG vibe into it. So Crocodile, I really recommend it. And I really did the anime art stuff, it's really great. And I had a very great time with this game. So the next game is 1998, A Man Oh Man. This game is super short but it's super good. In this game you'll be playing as a teenager who goes to the arcade very frequently and play a bunch of these arcade games. In the game you'll be playing a variety of arcades such as the Oko Beat 'em Up, an Oko Shooter, and the Oko Racer. People that lived back in 1980 to grab instant nostalgia with this game. I mean, it's tough for the representation, the soundtrack to the way how it looks, and it has everything that you love about the 80s. The only downside is it's very short, and it's only 1 hour, and it's kind of like an arcade game where you lose and you put in another quarter, so it fits the aesthetic, right? But we read down it, since it's really short, you really want more out of it. I really hope that the game decided to soon one day make a sequel to this game. But since the pandemic, I really don't think so. But I really hope it does come around because this game is just so excellent, so good, and it's so artistic in a way, very different. But at least it's only on $10. And another thing is, I think this game go on sale like a lot. So I think if they catch on sale one day, or I don't know, maybe someday or some sort, but yeah, overall. Next game is Night and Fight came on the Nintendo Switch on early March, and well sure, they came out on the PC, Xbox One and PS4, but it played really well on the Nintendo Switch. Not to mention it just takes on the go, so the game keeps played on an island off the coast of Cordon, In the UK, you play a true kid called Nathan Deneldu alongside that Pat Goose, and Pat Goose the literally named Captain Archer. It's a tale where it's a game about friendship and hardship, and well, it's also about how imagination can lead some brave fun to live and to forget about the tragedy. And the art style, which is comic book crayon art style, which is done so well. Also, the economic downturn of the 1980s. You can't play this game single player, but the real point is playing the game in co-op mode. Cause then single player just not as fun. It gives playing two players cause the puzzle. Well, the puzzle's not too challenging, but part of the charm and part of the fun is playing with friends and to illustrate the human part of the game. And it just laugh out loud. And all of it with the friendship feel more enjoyable. And also when I kind of forgot about the game when I initially heard about it. And the game kind of reminded me of another game that I don't think it hasn't came out yet, but it reminded me so much of it, and it really reminded me of the art and a lot of stuff. So I can't wait for that game. Alright, next game is what we have next is At the Party. Now, At the Party is a funny little game where you're going to have a beer with the devil. And it's also one of those games that's light on the gameplay, but it has a big focus on story and character development. And the story, it's not anything to write on about. But what it is Lila and Lola find themselves dead, and the only way to escape in the underworld is they take a drinking contest on around the underworld. And to figure out how they died in the first place, and about the character struggle. And a lot of it seems very, very heavy, but a lot of it done in a very comedy way, and light sense of humor. And it's funny because when I played this game at first, the character was a bit annoying, but slowly by slowly I started to kind of like them more later on to the game, and it really does focus on that character development and all that too. And they also had a lot of dialogue and things like that. Kind of like the Telltale game. It is also made by the people that made Ultra Deadly Threat, which is I'm very surprised because it's something very different. And I honestly didn't know that, but really cool though. And the next game is Cherry On. Now Cherry On is a reverse horror game, as you can see right here. It's a game where you play like Venom. It's a game where you get to eat people up and kill them and get to be a monster, so that's pretty cool right there. But the game isn't always about killing and eating. The gameplay is very like Metroidvania. You be exploring, upgrading, and solving puzzles and unlocking doors. Now, since many humans are easy to grab for quick money coins, there are many strong ones. You had to outsmart them. And for a game like this, I do highly recommend it. And also, I think it's pretty cheap right now. Alright, next one is Super Liminal. The gameplay is around an optical illusion and force perspective. Like when you paint things up, depending on how you move around the position them on the screen, it will kill the object the side as you are viewing. And well, that's the premise. Well, no, there's actually a lot more to that, but unfortunately I don't have time to play, but yeah, pretty cool game actually. It's a puzzle game. So when I heard about the game, I thought I had it let's play it like over a long time ago. I forget where it's at, but yeah, that's my first time at it. But I thought it was some flash game though. But apparently it wasn't some indie game. But it's kinda cool how you could do that. So if you're into puzzle like experience and mind-blowing experience, then I think Super Liminal for you. And it's probably cheap right now, so yeah. And the next game is Blood Dam Ritual of the Moon. It's a sequel to Castlevania. Oh wait, sorry. It's a sequel to Bloodstained Ritual Night. So Bloodstained Ritual Night was get started a long time ago, and their main goal to make a shorter Castlevania part like game. But of course, the kids were very successful, and Cut to the Moon ended up being just as fun as the initial was. Now, cut to 2 years later, that fresh goal and that very same game that it started even got thick on it very good. The only downside is it's very difficult. I mean, you will die like a lot in this game. I mean, for a Castlevania part like indie game, then for probably not to get another one or maybe, but I'll say this game pretty good. It captured the Castlevania vibe and everything. Alright, next game is Ribbit City Girl is a pin-up to the long-running QBQ franchise, and even though this franchise is really well known in Japan, there are a lot of people in the West that is completely unaware of the franchise. That honestly just bad because Ribbit City Girls is one of the best beat 'em up games have I ever played. The combat feels fantastic with lots of new moves as you take on your journey, and it has a very wacky story with that. Says the story never takes itself too seriously here. You play as two girls who you know they just want to save their boyfriend who are kidnapped, and they come to rescue them, and they go around the city and beat absolutely everybody. So yeah, it's honestly a fun game. I do highly recommend it. And if you like beat 'em up, it's worth to buy. Alright, next game is Pointed shooter always looks simple on the surface, but there is something that really stands out about also Android Type Plus, and that's the level design. In any pointed shooter, you will of course want to have good level design, but the way the enemy are crafted in the Android Type Plus is quite honestly perfection. Honestly, I would say that this game is one of the best pointed shooters on the market right now. And frankly, it's too bad more people don't know about this game because it's a ton of fun and for what it is. And honestly, there's not really a lot of pointed shooters, so I do give this game recommendation. And this game is also a roguelike game, so I do recommend it. It's pretty hard though, and watch out for that. Okay, so again, a lot of cool interesting game right there. What can these guys think like the most coolest and what you gonna get? Night and Bike or Super Liminal? Tell me in the comments, and why not subscribe if you're new here, and if you like the video, put a thumb up on it. And see you later, guys. Goodbye. Oh wait, and I almost forgot. Stay awesome, be awesome, and stay safe, guys.